Dad, how's 2021 harvest season going?
Harvest season? Well, could be worse, could be better. Not complaining though.
So we're just starting to pick some corn here, and we're running into an issue to where the corn is pretty much flat on the ground, and we have to pretty much dig the snouts all the way to the ground to be able to pick this stuff up. Cobs on the ground, then that's a yield loss right there. And just looking through here, there's some corn on the ground sporadically placed, and that's just from down corn. Here's another one right here. Here's another one. And that's just because the corn's on the ground and we can't pick it up. So that's going to be a major yield loss this year. So what happens when the corn's on the ground and the combine can't pick it up, or we get it clogged because we got too much feeding through the throat at one time?
Jet, we having fun?
Yeah. And what I mean by when we can't pick the corn off the ground is we got to get this stuff right here into the combine that's over there. First dump of the year.
Grant, what the heck are you doing over here?
Picking corn.
Don't we have a combine for that?
It's like there's almost no words for this. I mean, I don't even know. This is gonna be a rough year if most of our fields are like this. It's not good when you can walk through a cornfield. I was just looking through some of the corn, and even though it's on the ground and we're losing yield that way, but there's also some other ways. The corn's on the ground, so that leaves other animals, creatures, and other stuff to start eating away at what's available to them. So like Gage said, it's good that we're feeding animals, I guess.
Yep. Someone's got to feed them, right?
Another problem when you run into corn on the ground is this is actually touching the ground, and when it starts touching the ground, that seed actually starts to germinate, so the kernels are starting to grow.
That's hard.
Nice cob!
Nice and dry. Too dry, almost.
Grant, what do you think of 2021 so far?
I think it's gonna suck.
Why's that?
Because we got a lot of down corn. Well, not a lot, but we had some wind here a couple months ago, and then we didn't get rain, so I think yields are gonna be peaking a little off on the downside, and it's just gonna be a rough start, I think. But we'll make it through. And
How do you feel about the season, Jet?
It's harvest season! Which means eat snacks in the cabs. eat snacks in the cab. And just enjoy the view. Late nights, midnight. Talk with friends. I need the pits. And so far this year's kind of sucked. But we're working through that. You know, most times we just think faster the better, but you know, sometimes that's not the case. Literally case, get it? Got him! Alright, that's enough.
It's a beautiful day. We got a little bit of down corn here. It's a little bit of a challenge. This is day one. This here stuff, it doesn't mind going through the machine, but the head has a problem getting it into the machine. Flat corn does not go through the head correctly. It tries my patience much. But on a lighter note, corn's dry. Where it is standing, it seems to be yielding a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. So that's good. Trying to find the silver lining in this whole thing. We've only done a few acres here, but seen anywhere from 12% moisture. The highest moisture I've seen so far is 17, so it's pretty dry, so that's good. We didn't get a lot of rain. We're about 9.5 inches short of what we are normally. That's a 10-year average. We fall behind 9.5 inches. When you don't have rain, the corn struggles. One of the reasons that the corn folded over is when you don't have rain, that kernel wants to fill out, the cob wants to fill out, so it starts robbing nutrients from the stalk. When you do that, it makes the stalk weak. You get a nice little wind. It'll fold over that stalk because it's not as strong as it should be. One of the saving graces, we haven't had rain on top of this corn since it's went down. Then you get the corn that's on the ground, gets wet, and starts to sprout. We found one of those earlier. But if you get rain on top of that and then it starts to grow while it's on the ground, that's not good. But we haven't seen that yet.
I don't want to miss anything, you know? You never know, the camera's got to be rolling all the time.
Near corn, you just can't get it into the combine.
Corn's dropping from the sky. It's always a good sign. He's running away. Jeez. Go diving. We gotta deal with this pile somehow. I'm thinking bat wing.